The shooting of two of New York's finest has rattled the city and reignited the debate about gun violence and safety. The two officers shot were in their 20s. Officer Jason Rivera, just 22 years old, he did not survive. The city is paying tribute to the fallen hero. A line of his brothers in blue and FDNY members saluting his procession last night as his remains left Harlem Hospital. And in Harlem today, bunting adorns the precinct where the officer worked as friends and strangers honored the officer. And also tonight, we have new information about the suspected shooter. Police say LaShawn McNeil had several prior arrests. Officers say they are revealing new information now about that ambush last night. We have team coverage on this, starting with News 4's Adam Harding live at Harlem Hospital, which is on the same block as the shooting. Adam.
And Rana, it was about 24 hours ago that those officers were dispatched to this neighborhood behind us here for a domestic violence call right around 6 o'clock in the evening. That's when police say two officers were ambushed, one of them shot fatally. After the shooting, both officers were rushed about a block away here to Harlem Hospital. Tonight, we know one officer is still fighting for his life. Officer Jason Rivera had his whole life in front of him, just 22 years old. He was killed late Friday after responding to a domestic violence call at an apartment in Harlem. Tonight, Officer Wilbert Mora is in critical condition, fighting to stay alive.
We have a police officer that's literally hanging on for his life because he stood up and took a stand.
Sources say the accused shooter, 47-year-old LaShawn McNeil, has had minor run-ins with the law before and believed in anti-government conspiracy theories. He moved to New York only weeks ago from Maryland to help take care of a relative. Friday, his mother called 911. Police say both officers first called out for him. When there was no response, Officer Rivera walked toward a bedroom. That's when he was ambushed, and moments later, Officer Mora was struck. This is the gun investigators say he used, a stolen Glock 45 with an extended magazine. He was shot by a third officer and is not expected to survive.
We need to come together to ask the city to come to unify for peace.
Outside the hospital, outrage is growing, as are the calls to stop this latest wave of violence. 5 NYPD officers have been shot this year, 4 since Tuesday.
This is a battle between the killers and New Yorkers, and we are not going to lose that battle, and we're not going to be divided by their violence. And in fact, it's going to unite us like never before.
The president today tweeting, "Jill and I are saddened to hear 2 NYPD officers were shot last night, one fatally. We are keeping them and their families in our prayers." Officers put on the badge and head into harm's way every day.
We have to do more to fight the scourge of illegal guns on our streets, and we need Washington teaming up with us, teaming up with locals to get it done.
And Rana, as you can see behind us here, police still have much of this area blocked off. They have been lining these streets now for 24 hours. The update we got late today from the mayor about the officer who did survive. He was asked about his condition tonight. He says he is still fighting in the hospital. We're live tonight in Harlem. I'm Adam Harding, News 4, New York.
Okay, Adam, thank you. And tonight, the city mourning the loss of Officer Jason Rivera. He was 22 years old, a husband, and an officer who said he decided to serve to improve relations between the department and the community. And he had a very personal reason of why it was important to him. News 4's Jessica Cunnington is live at the 32nd Precinct in Harlem on 135th Street as officers there and the whole city salute this officer. Jessica.
Sandra, I met with the family of that Yeah, and just support and love has been pouring into the 32nd Precinct all day today in the form of members of other officers from other precincts, also people that just live in this neighborhood, all to remember and honor Officer Jason Rivera, that young officer that was killed last night. But today we learned a little bit more about who he was and how he was before this precinct became home.
To the world and to NYPD, he was Jason. To us and DRC, he was Tata.
Please, guys, just join me in a moment of silence.
Dyckman Running Club taking a moment this morning before a race around Inwood to remember one of their own killed last night.
It's just devastated because it's one of us and we're from the community, so we lost like a brother.
Before he was Officer Jason Rivera, he was a young man who grew up in Inwood in an immigrant family with a dream, joining the running club back in 2019 for their first ever run.
He came in and he was like, hey, listen, guys, I want to run because, I want to start training for the police academy. I really want to bridge the gap between our communities and the NYPD.
And he got his chance. In a letter Rivera wrote to the commanding officer of the police academy, he talked about witnessing his brother being stopped and frisked and wanting to make a difference, writing, "My perspective on police and the way they police really bothered me. As time went on, I saw the NYPD pushing hard on changing the relationship between police and community. This was when I realized that I wanted to be part of the Men in Blue." One of his high school teachers, not surprised that was his dream.
He really stood out for his kindness and his responsibility and his maturity.
At the 32nd precinct today, a bunting hung up outside for 22-year-old Rivera. Fellow officers lighting candles in his honor, and those who didn't know him delivering flowers, food, and coffee throughout the day.
It's a hard time for everybody, and it could have been any one of us. We have family members who are in the force, and any of us could have been in the force. So it's just like moments like that, is when humanity has to really speak for itself.
And as funeral plans are made for Officer Rivera, one organization answered the call, already thinking of his family's financial future, getting a fund ready for Rivera's widow. The NYPD will facilitate a meeting when she's ready to receive the first check for $25,000.
Our singular mission is to make a difference economically, holistically, spiritually, and to make sure that the widow and the surviving family understands that we are there for them.
Officers have already started gathering outside the precinct here. The mayor is set to be here in just about 20 minutes, as well as a lot of community members and community groups as well. A vigil will be taking place right here outside the precinct at 6:30. We will be here as this precinct continues to mourn one officer that died and pray for the other officer clinging to life down the block at Harlem Hospital. In Harlem tonight, I'm Jessica Cunnington, News 4 New York.
Jessica, thank you so much for that insight. And the shooting in Harlem is the third time NYPD officers were shot this week. On Staten Island, Detective Dominic Libretti was shot during a drug bust on Thursday morning. He was shot in the leg, but is expected to survive. And in the Bronx, an officer was shot while trying to break up a group of what police called disorderly teenagers on Wednesday. That officer was released the same day. Our coverage of this shooting will continue all night long. We will bring you those emotional tributes from tonight's vigil on News 4 tonight at 11. And you can, of course, get updates anytime by going to NBCNewYork.com or by downloading the NBC4 New York app.